Good, yo, Tony Bro. Tell him, man, that first champion, that was a war zone.
Oh, I forgot Tone was there too. Tone, why you ain't tell
Yeah.
me to take that hat off?
Oh, wait a minute, Tone, you voted for O-Red that night, right?
Don't try to change the subject, Dutch.
Right, nigga. I'm trying to change the subject.
Dutch had that Men's Warehouse trench on. We see you, Dutch.
Yo, yo, Tone. Nigga said Dutch had on what you call it, jacket.
Yo, the nigga had on Troy Martin jacket.
All right, hold on. Let me just refresh the browser.
Dutch had the milkman
Yep,
kangaroo
good.
on.
Like a professional. That's why we're on a professional show, Brett. My fault.
That's the voice of our engineer Brezzy. Everybody, shout out to Brezzy.
That's too much like right, Brezzy. So don't expect that to happen.
Yeah, don't speak so loud, man.
Wait, Ben, how do you want me to tell you about the super chats? Do you want me to message you? Like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, you could message a nigga.
Oh, I can message.
Hate this shit,
Yo,
bro.
fuck you.
Why you trying to make everything sound super cool?
What you mean? Yeah, we
This
live
nigga
live,
got a
man.
fucking check today. Now his Tim's tied real tight. We not doing that, my nigga.
It's negative,
Cut
nigga.
the bullshit today, yo.
Yo,
Come on, son.
my Timbs, first of all, my Timbs don't even tie to like the first two, the pause the home or the first two holes.
Yeah,
this
stop
is
saying
art,
hoes,
man.
bro. We ain't doing that.
Shout out to
Nah,
Pop
for real.
Vasquez,
Yeah,
man.
you can even say,
Yo, we can at
nah,
least
yo,
do an intro before we pack
Loopholes,
Ben
bro,
up. All right,
loopholes.
we can at least do an intro before we pack Ben up. All
All
right.
right, let's start this show. Start this show.
All right,
Come
all
on.
right. Listen, man, because everybody listening in, yo, we're not doing a regular intro because this ain't a regular
Yeah, we getting right to it on the live.
That's right.
Yeah, we getting right to the shits, B. I called a mandatory emergency live show because y'all can read the title. Everybody ain't gonna make it. That's the title. Everybody ain't gonna make it. Which stage matters most? Is it the big stage? Is it the small stage? Which stage is more difficult? Are you top tier? Aren't you top tier? Is there really a new top tier? These are all questions that's been going on for the last few days. And I just been sitting back watching and listening. And y'all niggas been saying the most atrocious, retarded shit I've ever heard in my life, yo.
What are they saying?
What they saying, Ben?
Came to put everything to rest. All right. The most shit I've been seeing, honestly, is that it's easier on the main stage because it's all this gas and you got time to remember your bars when the crowd reacts.
Mm-hmm.
What?
All right. Let me just start at the beginning, right? Let's just start at the beginning how all this shit started, yo.
Start at Holmesy's tweet.
I think it started before that, honestly, yo. I think it started with Black Compass bringing it up. I forgot when, like a week ago or something. But anyways, though, this is how it all started, though. As far as this new class, right? I want to say they all came in around Ultimate Madness 1, right? This whole caffeine shit, this whole bubble era. The COVID era started at Ultimate Madness 1, right?
Right.
Was there an event before that, Freddie?
Just the Genesis.
Genesis.
Just
And
Genesis was
But
right?
that was
thing,
before
and then
COVID. Jennifer was before COVID, and then COVID hit,
Right.
and I think Ultimate Madness 1 was like the first back to kind of normal, but no crowd.
Back to kind of normal. Got you. All right. Ultimate Madness 1. It's all rookies, right? It's all rookies pretty much. New niggas and shit like that. And it's this room that we're accustomed to right now. When we first seen it, we was like, oh shit, this shit is super fire. Smack not even in the middle. These niggas just walk up to each other, floating and all that, like a Spike Lee movie, when they just floating through the air. They just floated, and then next thing you know, they was in front of each other. And it was just time to rap.
Facts.
Niggas they went crazy, right? Some people went crazy. Not everybody went crazy. That's the first thing. First and foremost, let's stop this. All the rookies was getting crazy and all that. That was not the case. Niggas was stinking it up day one.
Yeah.
Day one. A lot of niggas was stinking it up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Rubando had a bad performance. I think Squeako choked. I think Gunpowder Pat had probably like the worst performance of the whole year.
Terrible.
Who else? Your Honor wasn't really that good. So there was a lot, like there was already, you know what I mean, niggas that wasn't adjusted even to that room yet. But then you had niggas that was real sick, went crazy, kid chaos. Instant fan now, you know what I'm saying?
Luke Castro.
Luke Castro, Eazydablockcapt
Snap.
and went crazy.
Facts.
Even Jada Nightwing. Even Jada Nightwing, who people thought was gonna choke, ended up doing better in that room.
One thing about Jada Nightwing, though, I don't think he's a part of this conversation because he did crowds and shit before COVID and all that. He rocked.
He ain't
you know
do
what
the
I'm
big
saying?
crowds, bro. And he is part of this conversation too. And I'm gonna tell you why. We're gonna get
You
to
think
that.
so?
I'm saying, and we're gonna definitely get to that soon.
Okay.
But that's what happened, right? We ended up going through the whole tournament, ups and downs. Some people choked, some people just kept getting better. And then we had the championship, which was Fonz, right?
Finals? Yeah, Fonz and Jay.
Fonz and Jada Nightwing. Where was that battle? What was that? What thing was that on, Fat Boy?
No.
That was known. All right, that's a big card, right? Everybody wants to be on known. All the stars want to be on known. All the battle rappers want to be on known. Unfortunately, it's still a small room, though. Did Jada Nightwing and Fonz have the best performance on known?
No.
Full of stars.
No, they did not.
Did they have the second best performance? No, I don't even think they had the third.
No.
In fact,
yeah, I'm willing. It wasn't high up.
I think besides probably Surf and Lux, they had the second worst battle that night.
Well, Mike P
went crazy.
To saga to Jesus Christ himself.
In terms of back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
But Mike P went crazy, though.
And Jesus said, "Take this nigga back," and he rejected him.
And the fake cop had performance of the night.
Daylight and Rock had one of the best battles of all time already.
Facts.
Top 10 battle of all time they had that night.
Whoa.
Who else was on that card? I'm trying to remember. Geechee and Verb. Verb went crazy. I'm not a Verb fan, but Verb did his numbers that night in that room, right? So I'm saying all this for a reason, right? Stick with me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Stick with me for a second.
We listen.
Right.
We already seeing though that when the stars is around, even in the small rooms, they not even the best with the niggas that's the best there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So somebody do me a favor and invite Cola to the show too, while I'm breaking this down real quick.
Yeah.
Right. And I see in the chat, you know what I mean? Some niggas are saying, yo, they was on 2-week prep. Bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. As far as I know, right now, everybody is on like a 30-day prep. I don't think nobody is getting wild time.
Well, they got a little longer for the final battle, right? They got more than 2 weeks.
They did. They got like 3 weeks.
Yeah, they got a little longer.
Yeah. All right.
But that was after going 2 weeks, 3 weeks for what, 4 or 5 battles or something. So they was kind of burnt out.
Right.
Yeah. Yo, Q, do me a favor. One of the mods, do me a favor. Send Cola an invite. But yeah though, right? So boom. I'm saying this story to say that they are ready, and correct me if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like Fat Boy, Freddie, Dutch, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. They wasn't even the best in that environment that they saying that they're the best in on a card full of the actual stars.
Oh, you kind of onto something here. I'm listening. Go ahead. I'm listening to this shit. Go ahead.
All right. Now let's move on.
I'm gonna stop you when you lie, though. Trust me. I'm gonna stop you.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact. As you should. All right, let's move on.
I got some devil's advocate shit, but I'm gonna let you go.
No. You might as well say it now, though. You know what I mean? You might as well get it off now.
But okay, now you're saying Jay and Fonz look different when they was around them stars at known, right?
Facts.
When
it's a little bit more pressure, not even just around stars, it's known. You know what I mean? Everybody wants it's known. You know you got to perform at the highest level now because more people's going to be in tune than just that second week of Ultimate Madness.
But now I got 2 things that they can say though. They can say that all events are kind of the same now. It's not really like you said. It's a bigger card, but it's like known feels no different than like Ultimate Madness 1 right now.
It sounds good.
It's the bubble. Good. And then they can also say that they they've had one-on-one matchups with these quote-unquote stars and vets, and the battles have went in their favor or close.
Okay, now let's get to that. You know what I mean? I'm glad you said that. Now let's get to that. They started doing the rookies versus vets, right? That got brought up sometime during Ultimate Madness 1, where it's going to be like a whole long thing of, it's not just going to be one card, and it's going to be just one big main stage card, like the first rookies versus vets, when I was booing this nigga fucking Snow Life to fucking Rich Dollars. Like when he got sent, I haven't seen him since.
He got bodied.
Yo, that rookie versus vets was rough. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, he got smoked. He got super smoked. Everybody that's listening right now, do me a favor and all that. Share the broadcast, you know what I'm saying? Let niggas know, you know what I mean, what's going on right now, because I don't know, B. I'm not happy about this, and I'm going to bring a couple people on, you know what I mean? I'm going to bring some of the new era rookie niggas on, let them talk their piece. I just want to get my intro, you know what I mean, of what I'm trying to get out. Boom. Let's talk about these rookies versus vets cards, right? So we had
this one has started getting ugly.
Shotgun Suge, right? We had Shotgun Suge.
Yeah, it started getting bad right out the gate. Facts.
Right? Suge got 30. Was you surprised that Suge didn't go crazy in a small room?
No.
I wasn't surprised, because that's not really Suge's element. You know what I mean? That's not what he does. He panders to the crowd. He has a lot of dunking on niggas and all that other pocket taps and shit. That wasn't really surprising to none of us, right? All right. Let's talk about Cortez now. All right. Cortez lost 3-0. Easy, right? Lost 3-0 to Easy. Is Cortez a main stage battler?
I think so. To a point,
I think Cortez panders more to that style, to that small room.
Like it makes
I think he's more of a.
Yeah, I think Cortez does a lot better in the small room environment, but I'm not going to say that he's not a big stage battler. We've seen Cortez have good performances on the main stage. Whether you think he win or lost is not what's in question. I'm just saying he's done well on the big stage.
And it's a lot of politics, too.
I don't think he...
Go ahead, Lo.
I'm thinking of the Cortez versus Twerk battle, like on that stage. Like he like plays well with the crowd, like, you know what I'm saying, and like he be feeling himself sometimes when he knows his bars hit. So that's why I said that. But he has done really well in a small room too. So I don't know.
But I see what you're saying, Ben. I see what you're saying.
Cortez.
All right. So who's all right? Let me just speed it up a little bit. Who's these battle rappers, right? These main stage battle rappers, right? I'm talking about the John Johns, the DNAs, the Shines, the Verb, the Arsenal, the Tay Rocks. The niggas I'm talking about that's always went crazy on a big stage. Who's smoking them? When have they not did good in these small rooms so far?
Well, versus each other we've seen them have poor performances, but that kind of plays into the whole thing about us saying it's these top tiers, they don't just smoke other top tiers like that. That shit don't happen.
Right, that never happened.
Right, like you facing the most competition in the world, so that's why we gotta praise niggas like K-Shine. Like these niggas is catching straight 30s. That shit ain't easy to do. If it was, more people would do it. So that's the whole thing behind that.
Salute the We Watch Battle Rap podcast. Thank you for the super chat. Kareem, I don't like how they stole our new era name. Me neither. That shit got me hot. But so good. Boom. I'm gonna reel it back in though, right, Fat Boy? Let's go to Ultimate Madness 2 now, right? Ultimate Madness 2, the championship was Bill and Holmesy. Holmesy, somebody who has been very vocal about this. You know what I mean? Big stages don't matter and all that, right?
Right.
He was on Summer Madness. It was other people on Summer Madness. It was John versus Ill Will. It was who else was on Summer Madness? Help me, y'all.
Oh, Summer Madness was
Clips and Geechee.
Yeah.
Clips and Geechee, B-Dot and T-Top.
Calico and Verb.
Shine and Chess, yeah.
Right?
Calico and Verb and
where we putting Holmesy versus Bill Collector on that card?
On the
bottom.
It's at the bottom.
It was at the bottom.
It's at the bottom, right? The Holmesy's supposed to be a small room battler, right? These big stages don't matter, right? You didn't give us one of those performances that you can say, you know what I mean? This is your element, though. This is supposed to be your element. But when these stars is on the stage, you know what I mean? Not just your peers. I'm not talking about that band the band room and all that, where, you know what I mean? Niggas that you know your whole life is in there screaming their life away. But when you in there with the heavyweights, you know what I mean? You
But
ain't in the
again,
groove.
Ben, they could use the burnt out excuse. They have 4 or 5 battles before that, 2 weeks prep to get to
Nah,
that
we
point.
not doing that though,
We're not
Freddie.
doing that, bro, because that's not
And
what
you
the
know why?
conversation is.
Hold on. And no, the reason I'm saying that we're not doing that is because the same way we treat these vets, these niggas want to be up there with the top names, or we got hold of that same format, and that's that, my nigga. You signed the contract, you stepped on stage, give us the show. We're not giving you no fucking holding hand situations, bro.
Right.
You up here to rap, do your shit.
I'm just trying to play it from both views. You know what I'm saying? From both
Well,
sides.
be careful, Freddie. Don't get packed up with them, bro. You know what I mean? This ain't
Come
your
on,
fight.
man.
But if you want to jump in a line of fire, bro, you know what I mean? You'll
I'm
catch
just keeping
bro.
it even, man. You know, until we get
It's
some of
not
them up here
even, though, but
talking.
it's not, though. All right, now hear me out now, right? Let's just talk about big stages for a minute, right? Let's get away from that real quick. Big stage battles, bro. Niggas like to say the narrative was the big stage is easier than the small room because the small room you gotta rap. Bro, who the fuck, bro, as far as I remember, my nigga, when I was in these big rooms and all that, and rooms is shaking and all that, bruh, you gotta rap, my nigga. It ain't no gas. I don't know these niggas from a hole in the wall, bruh. When I was at Summer Madness 1 and all that, like, I didn't know who the fuck, I knew who Calico was, but nigga, Cal wasn't, I knew Mav way longer than I knew Cal. Nigga, Cal went up there and earned his stripes. He went up there and he rapped. You gotta rap, bro. Like, you gotta earn those cheers. Just as fast as you'll get a cheer, you'll get a boo. Ain't nobody booing in these small rooms.
I remember I seen Big T versus Sean, and Big T had to fight through boos. I don't think,
Facts, bro.
yeah, I can't, yeah. So until one of these battle rappers feels that 1,000 people booing at them all at once, and they gotta fight through that, I don't know.
Bro, I said something like this yesterday, right? But I'm gonna repeat it anyway. Dog, there's a good chance you could get on that stage and have some really good material. There's also a good chance that same fucking night, 2,000 people not in the mood for what you happen to bring tonight, and it just don't fucking hit. So while you thinking, nah, my shit gonna be fire and I'm gonna get up here and cook because I brought dope content, that don't really mean shit. You can have 5 niggas in the crowd start booing and turn 2,000 niggas on you in a heartbeat, and you thought you was cooking. You thought you was on fire, my nigga, and the room will turn on you. That shit will impact your whole fucking career, bro. You could be thinking you having a good battle, and then when the shit hit camera, all niggas see is you getting booed.
Yo, bro, Fat Boy. Yo, bro, and these in this bubble, you know what I mean? This whole bubble, this whole caffeine shit, bro. Niggas don't even know if they winning or losing the battle, bro. You don't know what's going on, my nigga.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. The nigga in front of you is rapping, right? And you don't know if he's having a good round or a bad round. You just going off the energy that maybe I need to turn it up, maybe I don't. The nigga in front of you having a crazy round in front of a crowd, and then you bring something that's just mediocre, you know you're not beating this nigga. Like, you can feel the energy that is different.
Niggas think, oh, I'ma just go in this venue with 1,000+ people that been on their feet all fucking day, that's hungry as shit, that been drinking liquor all fucking night, that have watched 4 battles, only got through 4 battles because Smack is drinking on stage, walking back and forth, not starting the next battle, and think they just gonna go up there and I'ma just rap. And everybody just gonna go crazy for everything
not gonna go like that
because I'm fire. Bro,
there's one saving grace to this shit, and that's the battle that's first. If you go first, odds are that shit might go normal. It might go normal
because people are excited. It's like,
everybody's happy to be here, but past that, it's no guarantees, my nigga.
I say 1 through 4.
Not only that, now
battle, yeah, it gets real.
Now, I was very vocal, right? And this is why I named it Everybody Not Gonna Make It. I've been very vocal on who I thought will make it. Because some niggas is going to translate, I think, very well. I've said countless times, I think Luke Castro is going to be one of the best niggas, bro, when that stage open back up. Because he's charismatic, you know what I mean? He's high energy. He has little slogans that the crowd like to say. You know what I mean? And he got bars on top of that. You know what I'm saying?
And he's confident too. Confidence translates well on a big stage. You have to be confident.
Easy. I'm probably gonna bring Easy on in a minute too. You know what I'm saying?
Easy wigging in the chat.
I think that Easy is gonna end.
Upset.
I think that Easy is gonna do good on the big stage. You know what I mean? People like to say the bullshit. He has a certain lingo about him. That's, you know what I mean? People like hearing niggas. Niggas was just laughing before the show started because Dutch called me a dickhead. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he's on stage calling somebody a dickhead, niggas gonna be laughing. Niggas gonna be fucking with it. He has a certain thing about him. You know what I mean? That's different from everybody else. Fonz, I super fucks with Fonz, bro. He's supposed to pull up. I fucks with Fonz. I don't know if Fonz is gonna make it. Hear me out. Niggas love saying, yo, but Fonz was on
Legacy.
Born Legacy in Ohio.
Yeah.
And in Tampa.
I get that part, right? It's different, bro. Born Legacy is different than a fucking Summer Madness gnome stage, bro. Like,
how many people were in them Born
Legacy
buildings?
Them Born Legacies is supposed to get you prepared for that, but it ain't that. It's still not that, bro. Bro, do niggas not realize that niggas used to call Av a robot? Like, yo, bro, you need to perform more. You're not really, you know what I mean? He just got that down pack when he battled Arsenal. He just got his mojo.
Now, what about the more rapidy type new guys, like the Real Six and the Kid Chaoses? How do you think they're gonna translate?
Real Sick, I seen him before any niggas even knew who Real Sick was. I see Real Sick battle on Premier Battle League, right? In London at the Steel Yard. And it was like, I want to say like 1,500 people. He had performance of the night. You know what I'm saying? Now, that ain't URL. I get that part, but he know how to work with the crowd where he know how to stop at certain parts. He know how to you know what I mean? Like, he knows when to give it a break. You know what I mean? Let the beat breathe for a little bit, then get back to his material and all that.
Well, here's another aspect of that too, just to add to it, yo. You know, you just talked about Easy. Real Sick is another person who built up enough real estate with these fans in the COVID era that they're gonna be excited to see this nigga when he finally get a chance to come outside. You got a nigga putting on a performance like he did for 3 rounds versus Chilla Jones. You just earned a lot of niggas respect. They're gonna give you your chance to come out there with a fair shake. So he in that easy boat to me when you ask about Real Sick.
Right.
I think he's gonna do just fine.
I think you're going to do just fine, too. Kid Chaos, I'm 50-50 on Kid Chaos. I'm 50-50 on him, bro. I think that people do like his style. I think people do like his style and all that. It's similar to JC, bro. I think that he could do good. He performs, you know what I mean? He's good at performing. It's to be seen with him.
Yo, it's like I said, you don't that writing. Listen, the writing and shit. It depends on if the crowd want to hear all that writing and shit. Them niggas might want straight punches. They might want performance. You don't know what these niggas gonna want when that moment hit, bruh. They might have just watched 2 trash battles back to back, and then you come out pretty rap. Niggas might not want that shit.
So Fat
now,
Boy,
as a performer, he might do just fine, but in the moment, bro, we do not know, dog. Don't know. Can't promise you shit.
I think some of them are gonna have to realize though, when it does open back up and they do get these opportunities, they're gonna have to switch some things and they're gonna have to cater for a crowd because that bubble shit might not cut it for 3 rounds when it's 1,500 people drunk and high people up in there. You know what I'm
saying? Yo, hey, Freddie. What did Calico say on that stage, bro? Y'all love me last year.
Y'all love me last year.
If that don't mean nothing to you, you just crazy or you ain't been here, my nigga. That shit should mean everything for a nigga like Cal to have to say some shit like that, bro. Come on, son. Y'all don't get this main stage shit fucked up, bro.
Jada Nightwing. I think that he had ups, he had downs, you know what I'm saying? People like the slow flow. Then the slow flow was making him choke, I think. So he started speeding it up a little bit. Then people started liking when he sped it up. I'm going to keep it real, bro. I don't think he's going to make it on the big stage, bro. I think that shit's going to be type cringy up there. And I think niggas going to pack him up, yo. And I think once them boos start, I don't know if he's going to be able to get it back. Because I seen when he battled 8. And I seen once he started fucking up. And you know what I mean? I was standing right behind him. The spotlight got to him, bro, and that nigga could never get it back. He choked every single round.
Who we talking about? My bad.
Jada Nightwing. I don't know if Jada Nightwing gonna make it, bro. I don't think certain people. Everybody's not gonna make it, bro.
But
And
that's why I
it
asked how many people was in them Born Legacy? How many people was in that Born Legacy when Jada Nightwing battled Madface? I think. How many people was in that building?
Like
that's
like
it.
300.
Probably. It ain't thousands, bro. It ain't.
So he ain't had that. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. He ain't had that big stage yet,
bro. Everybody, bro. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Eventually, niggas is gonna get that. They're gonna get that boo, yo. That boo is like, bro. Everybody gets it, bro. Everybody get put in the blender. Everybody get put in the blender. It might not be the first time. It might not be the second time, but everybody gets put in the blender. And it's about how you get it back. After, bro, you might not even have to get booed. You might not even have to get put in the blender. It's your opponent could just be cooking you so much that alone could fuck you up, bro.
Right.
Like, right. You know how many niggas wouldn't have survived that Geechee first round with Rock did?
Right.
Niggas would have never been able to get it back, bro. Never been able to get it back, bro. That shit would have been a death sentence. And niggas can say whatever they want to say. Yo, Ben, you bugging. You just pandering to these old niggas, bro. The name of the podcast is New Era Podcast. We've interviewed more new niggas than we did the old niggas, bro. But
that's a fact.
I gotta keep it a band though, bro. Because I've been going, and I'm not saying this because I go to events, I know more. But I felt that energy in those rooms, bro, compared to in these smaller rooms, because I've been in those too. It's a different energy, bro. Floors is shaking, niggas is screaming. You up, all the lights is just on you. It's different, bro.
Yo,
don't let an angle hit you too. If you just had an angle that just hit you crazy,
I got another example too, yo. When this battle happened, I gave Verb so much credit for still standing in there and delivering a solid round. Yo, when that nigga Twerk hit him with that third round, bro, that's the poise of a vet, bro. Whether small room or big room, everybody's not surviving a Twerk third like that, my nigga. You just not gonna be able to get that other round off without niggas just like, yo, you know how many battles it is we'll watch where after a certain round we don't even watch the rest, we just cut it off? That could have happened to Verb in that moment. I still watch Verb's third. He still gave you a good round. So, yo, don't sleep on the fact that it take a lot of poise and a lot of time to get to a point where you can be the type of MC that can handle a round full of haymakers and shit and still have the poise to deliver all your content and not choke or still deliver an equally as good round. That should take time.
Yeah,
having a good tournament don't say everything about you that we need to know. It's still some shit left to show.
Bruh, niggas gotta realize, man, like it's now let's just change tempos for a second, right, y'all? New top tier, right? So think about new top tier, and
here we go.
I don't have to battle on a big stage to become top tier. First, you gotta define what is a top tier. Like what because I think everybody has maybe that's what the problem is. Maybe everybody has different definition of what top tier is. Is top tier the best battle rapper? Is top tier the most person that brings in the most numbers and money? Is top tier the nigga that's always headlining a main event? Like, what is a top tier to you?
You asking us individually?
Well, yeah, I'm asking everybody. You know what I mean? I let the beat breathe for a second.
Go ahead, Dutch.
I feel like top tier is pretty much accumulation of a lot of things. Talent, appeal. It's just not skill set. You understand? I feel like the draw has to be there as well. Do you have a demand? People want to see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have no draw, you can't command or even ask to be considered top tier if nobody want to see you. You know what I'm saying? In whatever era, whatever stage. You feel what I'm saying? And then the quality of your resume, the experience. You know what I'm saying? Your body of work. All those things lead to the road and the title of being in the top tier, in my opinion. You can't just say, oh, I'm top tier, or you. First of all, you have to be crowned or considered by the fans top tier. You can't just be self-proclaimed top tier. That doesn't work
Right.
over here.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yo, Dutch. Let's just keep it a bando right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any new era battler, like new? I'm talking about, like, no pun intended, that's top tier?
Not in my eyes. No
Who's
disrespect.
considered the new era?
Like the Easy's, the Six, the Chaoses.
Okay,
like
because somebody said after Geechee and on, those are the new era guys, and I'm like, well, yeah.
Because, like, in my opinion, like, you can't. A lot of these guys.
Geechee is absolutely top tier. Like, that's not even like.
Yeah.
I mean?
I'm talking about
and he's from the new era.
From 2020. I can't, because for the most part, a lot of these guys just got here. Unless you want to account for the climate that we living in, and just say, okay, well, since we're right now in 2021, you know what I'm saying? Let's just fast track. All right, fine. Then yeah, not in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? I still go by a certain guidelines, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Just because you had a solid body of work for 1 year doesn't mean you're top tier.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to add to that, Dutch. A lot of these niggas that we saying is the new era, just the way we labeling it, at least for the conversation. A lot of y'all only have somewhere between like 4 to 6, 7 battles.
Mm-hmm. Let me say,
that's true.
My bad, I'm still here. My bad, y'all. I haven't seen you get punched in the face enough times to know if you top tier. Them handful of battles is not gonna do it for me. That's not enough. And that's not to discredit the type of performances that you had. You might be fire. You might be the hottest, newest nigga. Like, whatever. But when it comes to that main stage shit and fighting multiple vets at that level, bro, we need to see that. That's how you get labeled a top tier. It's not, oh, I had a solid year and that's the end of the shit. Listen, man, I hate to be the one to say this, bro, because this
okay, go ahead.
There's a fork in the road for this. And it's one dude, and I hate to bring his name up, but it got to come up. This nigga loses, but he's top tier because of the draw he brings out. Now we gonna cross into promotion and all that shit, and you know who the fuck I'm talking about, bro. Tsunami Surf.
I was like, Cass?
He's gonna bring out the crowd. That nigga can have 5 straight losses, and the next time they announce his name, everybody's pulling the fuck up. I do not care who the opponent is, bro. You pulling up. If they announce Surf and John, Surf and Cortez tomorrow, we all pulling up.
Fat Boy, now playing devil's advocate, right? To that point, some of these battlers are going to say, well, the reason why Surf has that draw is because he was put in a position and the machine put their they stock behind him. So when you have that, of course, eventually you're gonna build a demand for yourself. So what do you say contrary to that argument?
I say contrary to that argument, all the points that you just brought up, that we should be praising the niggas who are consistent, who do give a great performance, who do have showmanship, who do have quality content, who do stay original. All the shit that we could name that would make you a top tier. How does Surf still fit that if he loses consistently like this and doesn't give you quality shows? How? How do we still label Surf top tier?
Shout to Chris Unbiased in the YouTube chat. He said no new guys are top tier, and Swamp Eazydablockcapt, they got the most potential to reach that level. All right, so here's my thing with Swamp and Eazy, right? Shout outs to both of them. Definitely, both of them are stars. You know what I mean? There's no denying that. Both of them niggas is nice. They talk that type of shit that I like to hear as a fan of battle rap.
Thanks.
Swamp, I think he hasn't took, and it might not even be his fault. You know what I mean? I don't think that the battles has been, you know what I mean, set up yet for him to be top tier, right? He hasn't got the T-top battle. He beat Twerk, but like it kind of had an asterisk next to it because of all that choking. So we kind of was like, you ain't really just whip his ass. You know what I mean? Like we ain't see you whip a nigga ass with 3 whole rounds. You know what I'm saying? And then again, the promotion part that Fat Boy was talking about with like surf and all that, where it's still in high demand. I think it's still a lot of boxes that's not checked off for Swamp. Easy is a different. It's a weird case with Easy, yo.
It's a different sandwich, bro.
I've said out loud that Easy was top tier. I was like one of the first people to say that shit. I think. I said Easy's top tier, or we was, you know what I mean, on this show, and I think it has to do with some different things as far as promotional wise, you know what I mean. He has his own show. He's on other people's shows. He's battling these top tiers and winning. He's
in our chat right now promoting merch. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He checks off a lot of boxes to be top tier. And Easy might not want to hear this, but I'm gonna keep it dead a bando. The thing for me that's stopping him from being top tier, for me to just be like, nah, he's all the way top tier, because Vets is calling him out. It's checking off all the boxes, bro. I think once he get that big stage battle, whenever that shit open back up, I think it'll just be like, all right, he's top tier. Boom, we can move on. But I still think it's holding him back because of the conversation we having right now. It's different when you're on that stage. We gotta still see that part. Shout out to who's a small room like King and all that. Like, bruh, do niggas really, 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 really consider Chilla Jones top tier or super top tier?
I think you have to now. If you wasn't before, there's no way you're not considering him top tier right now.
But look how long, Fat Boy, look how long it took. We just now really saying that Chilla is like one of the super top tiers.
Yeah, well, look, my nigga, I'll do you one better. Look how long it took for us to consider JC top tier, and that nigga been fire for forever.
Exactly, and you know why we never considered them that? Because they wasn't getting them big stage battles, and when they was up there, it wasn't equaling up to what they was doing in them small rooms. Yeah. So the demand for them wasn't as high.
That's a fact, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Niggas don't want to hear it. Whether the new niggas, fans of small rooms, fans of niggas that's just, I love bars. I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas say. It's the truth, B. Like, it is what it is.
I seen somebody in here earlier say Loso. What we doing with Loso? Because he rocked the big room at Nome when he got that shot. But he's also doing great in these bubbles and shit too. What would you label Loso?
Just in my mind, Loso is a great talent. He's a great battle rapper. I think I don't want to say that the jury is still out on him as far as the big stage. I think he'll do fine up there. It's just a matter of getting them opportunities. We got shut down with the COVID, obviously. I think you just need to see him more. And like, he didn't even have a crazy year last year as far as like how many times we've seen him. You saw him a few times, and that was really it. So I think once he get more chances, it'll look a little different for Loso. But you can't say that about everybody, bro. Some people are obvious talents, obvious superstar talents. That's not everybody.
Yo, Fat Boy. Shout out to Jordan McDuffie. Is B-Dot top tier?
Yeah. Bro, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yes, he is.
Yeah, B-Dot's top tier.
B-Dot is top tier, dog.
I'm not. Tier, yeah.
Now, hold on, because we keep it 100.
Right, I hear you, Dog.
There was a statement made by B-Dot that he said that he didn't want to perform on the main stages in front of crowds anymore when they come back.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
He's gonna have to.
I think there's some truth to that, bro. I think there's some truth to that.
He knows his strength.
Because when he was like, okay, he had the JC battle, he performed in front of some RBE crowd, right? I mean, it's not like he's a stranger to the crowd, but we wasn't praising him as a top tier at the time he was doing that shit either.
So y'all saying B-Dot could shy away from the crowd and we can still consider him top tier?
I think he's a top tier talent. Whether the crowd...
I think he's top tier. I think it's more than just a top tier talent. I think he's top tier because he's battled already on those, like he's battled on a strike, you know what I mean? He's battled on RBE big stage, he's battled on King of the Dot big stage, he's battled in Cali on a big stage in front of a crowd.
True.
He's battled on a
Emerson
small
Kennedy
room,
battle was crazy.
Huh?
Them RBE events is just like a Born Legacy or something. So what are we doing? How we gonna consider that like a top tier performance? But then like Jada Nightwing got a BL8, ain't that ain't rocking the hoop.
Because it's different, bro. It's still different. He's going on other league, bro. He's been on every single major league and been successful at a high rate, bro. I don't know, like.
Yeah.
And I think I didn't always consider B-Dot top tier. This year is what I just
Chilla
realized.
Jones did too, though. That's what made me ask that, because when we were talking about Chilla, it was like, I don't know. But Chilla's been successful on all leagues.
But Chilla's success is different, bro. It was like, okay, we respected Chilla Jones as a battle rapper, but we didn't request him on the main stage. When we did this, when there was Summer Madness coming, we wasn't expecting Chilla Jones. When I see Summer Madness right now, I'm hoping B-Dot is on the card. We didn't have that for Chilla Jones for a while. That wasn't the case.
Okay, I hear you.
The demand was different.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I mean, that's a big part of it too. Like, are the fans requesting to see you?
Right.
I think
niggas get confused sometimes too, bro. Like, Twitter is so, bro. Niggas gotta realize, bro. Twitter is very small, bro. Battle rap is already a small community. Twitter is even smaller. We conversate with the same 20, 30 people, bro. Like, niggas that's in the chat, I talk to Twitter all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, bro. But battle rap is so much bigger than that, bro. There's a million niggas, bro, that watch battle rap that don't know who none of these niggas are. And I'm talking about it's niggas that watch battle rap, bro. Like, they still don't know who a lot of these niggas are. It is what it is.
But a lot of these
my man Fresh, I was at his crib, bro, and like he's not gonna buy a pay-per-view, right? But he'll text me like, yo, it's a battle going on this weekend, like on Caffeine or something. I'll be like, yeah. He'll be like, all right, send me the link or something. And like he won't watch the whole event, but like he'll watch Rock versus Daylight or something, or Goods versus Geechee. You know what I'm saying? He don't know who Easy is. He don't know who Real Sick is. And that's no disrespect to him. But he's just a casual fan. How could you be top tier if the casual fans don't know you? Oh, you top tier because the hardcore fans know you? And like we the ones crazy? Nah. You gotta be successful to the point where like, nigga, everybody know you, even like people that watch battle rap, like that just watch it every now and then. They like, yo, I don't watch it that much, but I heard of this nigga right here. I've been hearing about him. Like,
your name gotta ring out, bro.
I agree with that.
Gotta ring out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's another question too. Like, how does a casual fan? All right, so how does some of these top tier talents reach casual fans? These new top tier talents, then.
And insert the term caffeine famous.
Yeah.
People not
having their battles on YouTube no more. That hurts, man. That hurts.
It
does badly.
It does, yeah.
No problem. It's only been 1 year, my nigga. Like, that's another thing too, bro. Like, a lot of niggas that earn that top tier status have put in years of consistency at a high level. Years of consistency, bro, at a high level.
Bro, now you know what? You just made me think of something, dog.
COVID going on. Everybody got to wear a mask. You can't get in the event unless you took a fucking TB shot, and then fucking now all of a sudden you had this 1 year, you had about 5 or 6 battles where you were successful, and now I'm top tier. Nobody's seeing me. Big stages don't matter. That shit sounds dumb as shit, bro.
Yo,
that's crazy. You gotta go through a physical to go to a battle rap event.
Bro, you gotta go through a whole physical.
Bro, it's. I just thought about something, dog. It's literally niggas who was die hard. Listen to me closely. Die hard battle rap fans, right? Who decided to not make the leap over to caffeine, who have no clue who you are right now, and you think you top tier.
And again, bro,
when your name come up, like when the world opened back up, and then they finally decide to tune in or some shit like that, and they go, okay, we got this nigga on the card, Real Sick on the card, Luke Cash on it, like, who the fuck is these niggas? They have no clue who you are, bro.
That's a fact.
And they think they've been following this shit for 7, 8, 9 years, and have no clue what you capable of. That's crazy to think about, my nigga. Bro, they gotta fix this YouTube situation. Like, that's insane.
Because there's still people that are there's still people that not subscribed to the app, like you said, Fat Boy, like you said, Ben, that you bring their name up, like, yo, who are these dudes? Oh yeah, they got battles on the app. Like, what's the app? What you talking about? Yeah, URL has an app. Word.
And it's a whole app full of niggas you never heard about.
If you watch Kid Chaos versus Saga, Arsenal didn't even know who Kid Chaos was. He was like, "Who is this dude?"
Yeah,
like
Arsenal
just their name ain't out there like
fan,
that.
bro. He was a fan during that battle.
Oh shit,
So,
crazy.
Word.
Yeah, y'all
Yeah,
perform.
again, yo,
These
like,
niggas
it's
is
not-
performing at a good level. I'm not gonna lie, but top tier status. Okay, bro. I'm not.
But, hey, fat boy, like, you know what I'm saying? I think you said something earlier, like top tier talent. Can you be a top tier talent and not be top tier, or a top tier talent of a small
Absolutely.
room?
To me,
I think
when you
so.
say top tier talent, I feel like that's just a nice way of saying potential.
That's what you have right now. I think you have a lot of guys that are not a lot of guys, because I think you have a handful of battlers that are top tier talent in a small room that just need the opportunity when the world open back up to prove that they are on the top tier. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I feel like that's the last part. You have to go on that stage. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, that's the last part of the, I guess, the initiation of you going to the cool table. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, you know what I mean? So
Okay,
you can,
look,
yeah.
shout out to Jordan McDuffie in the YouTube chat. He just threw us $1.99. His question is, who are the mid tiers now, and how do we determine that?
shit. Good luck, my nigga.
There's a crop of them, bro.
Nigga, the mid
That's
tiers
how
was
I
on Ultimate
feel.
Madness
Like
too.
shit,
Take
I
your
just drew
pick.
a blank. It
Cause
feel like you either new. It's like you either it's no mid tier. It feel like you either like new or top
That
tier.
nigga
I
Young
don't
Cannon is a mid tier.
Who?
Young Cannon.
Young Cannon,
Young Cannon? I can
That
see
nigga's
that.
absolutely a mid tier.
Danger
Mid-tier
Zone.
talent.
What you think? Like Danger
Danger
Zone
Zone
in
is
there?
the mid tier.
Mid-tier talent, danger zone.
dog, just think
Damn.
about this scenario for a second. URL says,
Nah, if
boom.
niggas want to really know who mid tier battlers are, I'll let niggas know.
Hold
D
on.
Magic is mid tier. Big Cannon is mid tier. Big T, sorry, Big T.
D Magic was top tier at one point though. He just
Hold
fell
on.
off.
That's what I'm saying.
Chef
Imagine
Trez is mid tier.
Ben Swayze. Hold on for a second, my nigga.
The worst.
Yo, imagine the world open back up, right? Just before Summer Madness, and smacking them go, yo, we throwing an event, 1,500 people in attendance, we gonna get it shaking. Summer Madness. Then they announce the card. You pay for your ticket, and the whole bottom half of the card, you don't even know who the fuck the card is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? People gonna be pissed. Like, you know how the fans used to be, right? When they announced cards and we didn't know who the fuck some of these niggas was. You remember that era when we didn't know these niggas?
Yeah.
Bruh, come on, son.
Yeah.
Bad boy. It's
Like,
like
yo, niggas gonna want a refund.
it's
Emerson
like
mid tier.
the casual fans are gonna look at these dudes that we are going crazy over the same way
Yeah.
we look at the PGs. Who the fuck are these people?
And they don't know these niggas is nice.
That's a
So
fact.
Ben,
They're
if
not
those
gonna
people,
respect you as top tier. No
if
matter
those
what you
people
say.
are mid tier, Ben, what are you saying with like A Ward and Sagas? Like, what are they?
A-Ward is top.
A-Ward is, yeah. He's top tier.
He's top tier.
It's just that, yeah, he just did it somewhere else.
No pun intended. A-Ward is bringing hell to everybody that's standing in front of him, bro. I don't care what you say.
Talk, fat
Yeah.
boy. Talk.
It's just his
Talk.
Like,
performance.
he's really putting
I think that he
pressure on
battled big
motherfuckers.
names. You know what I'm saying? Where he's at. He battled big names over there. He battled Ilmac. He's battled Sharon. He's battled Geechee on another league, on a whatever league. He's battled DNA. He's battled Cortez. He's battled big names, bro. So he's different, bro. Like, that's a different situation with him.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think that the conversation is cool, and it's kind of fucked up though, because the niggas that's talking the most, bro, is the niggas that I actually think might end up being successful on a big stage. Like, I think that Luke Castro, I do think that Kid Chaos, Real Sick, Easy. I think those four, I mean, even Yoshi, I think those 5 people are gonna be successful when the big stages come back. But everybody's not gonna make it, bro. Just because y'all 5 made it, bro, you know how many niggas there is in Survivor Series, Band, these Born Legacies, fucking Ultimate Madness 1 and
Bro,
2?
I got a name for you. I got a name for you, my nigga. If you know your history like I do, you remember the fact that Glue Easy started off crazy. His record was like 4-0, 5-0. Like, he hadn't lost a battle. Where the fuck is Glue Easy right now, bro?
Yeah.
That nigga, he had
It don't promise you shit because you started off hot. That don't mean shit.
That's a fact.
Yo, you want to know somebody, fat boy, that's been going crazy in the small rooms and they struggled on the big stage?
Who?
Nigga, Prep.
Prep. That's another
nigga.
one.
All these niggas talking about big stages is easy. Ask Prep if it's easy. Because Prep ain't trash. Prep is fucking nice.
Yo, them niggas was in that room. Him and Saga went ape shit. They went crazy in that room.
They went crazy in that.
They
Black
snapped
Star.
in there, bro.
Prep went against
They lost it in there.
Prep went against John.
Hey, you know what's even more crazy? Rewind the time even more. The two names we already said. AC and Chilla Jones did the same shit. And they look how long it took, bro. It is what it is, dog. It's just no promises. It's no promises, dog. You think they're gonna go on that big stage and rock that room immediately?
I like the confidence, bro. I like the confidence. Shout outs to niggas talking y'all shit, bro. But y'all not about to sit here just because a nigga like, especially somebody like me, if I say y'all niggas is bugging, big stages is like, that shit is real. Y'all niggas is all talking about, yo, Ben, you sound stupid. You bugging the fuck out. No, the fuck I'm not, my nigga. No, I'm not. Like, believe that.
Yo, let me say this. Let me just say this, bro. It's nothing wrong with having potential, bro. If the fans love you right now and you're doing great, just accept that much. Because if you're trying to what's going to happen is you're going to try to put all that pressure on yourself to say you a top tier, and you're going to run into a nigga that's really top tier and get your boots smoked.
Fucking boots.
Bro, be careful what you asking for, dog.
Let me throw another name out there. How we think Jerry West is gonna do? Because he got top tier opponents, but it happened during this bubble era. How you think he's gonna do when the big stage opens back up?
I think Jerry caught a bad break, and I think he didn't know when to say no. I don't think
and he would have
took all those names like that because Fat Boy said it before. The nigga, you can't get those battles back.
Yeah, and he's talented enough performance-wise that he might have benefited from not having to deal with the bubble.
Yeah.
But look what happened. He took all these battles during the bubble, all these names that people give a fuck about. You do not get do-overs with them battles, bro. That shit's over.
Mm-hmm.
Shit's done.
Over.
Happy birthday to Jerry West, too. It's Jerry West's birthday. It's Jerry West's birthday. Shout out
to Jerry West. Happy birthday. Oh, and shout out to Danny Myers, too. Who else? Who was it? 40 Bars birthday.
Happy birthday, everybody.
Yeah, happy birthday to y'all.
Plenty birthdays today.
Yo, do somebody want to whatchamacallit? Do anybody feel differently they want to call up, you know what I mean? We got an open policy on Wednesdays where niggas can come talk their shit. Easy don't want to pull up because he's gonna look crazy.
Yeah, get Easy up here because I know he want to fight. You know what I'm saying? And we would a good fight, bro.
Right.
Yeah, we with the shits.
Well, don't he
Tony Bro said he pull up.
Okay.
Unmute Tony Bro, man.
Oh shit! Hold on one second. Damn it! I gotta pull up my computer and shit. Why am I the only person that can do this shit?
You set up the Discord.
Because you won't get rid of that tag that I told you to get rid of.
What tag?
The host tag.
Nigga said, what tag?
Tone, I think I unmuted you. I don't know if I did or not.
Tone, bro.
Tone. There you go, Tone.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Shout out to Whole New Era, man. I like the combo and shit, man. So the whole team, Low, Freddie, Dutch, you know what I mean? Ben. Yeah, yo, I like this discussion.
Yo, Easy, what are you doing, bro? Are you like fucking with the button?
Yeah. You in the blender. You in the blender.
Yeah.
My bad.
I just want to say first off, man, this discussion wouldn't even be happening if the rookies weren't so good. Like, let's just say that right now. They are the reason why this is happening. Like, we haven't had this many ringers in a while. Now, that being said, man, we've seen people come through and be dope and not be able to transition to the big stage. It is what it is. It doesn't even have to do with it being negative. I made the point before, Lux choked because he wasn't expecting the reaction. He was overwhelmed by the reaction to the crowd. It was positive. But then he choked, you know what I'm saying? So, like they said, until you stand in front of somebody that goes crazy and everybody goes crazy for that round and you got to respond, it's just a different ball game. Not to say that you ain't doing everything right, because to me, a couple of guys already checked all the boxes. And to be honest, even though Easy is the most vocal, but he's probably the one that we all not too worried about. It's his peers that we kind of worried about. The Jada Nightwings, the Kid Chaos.
Try to see if you can unmute yourself now.
Like, that shit is different. It's hard to get a multi-layered lyrical style through customs, man. That's hard to do. A lot of people can't do it. JC had to revamp his style to where he done slowed everything down and chopped and screwed. Look at JC versus Chilla and how he raps now. He's not nearly as fast. I actually
it was way more rapid back then.
And I loved it.
I loved it too. I thought that was dope. Hands behind back, JC. You just lost round one. That was dope. You know what I mean? But no, it's definitely, it's not a knock. I think the rookies kind of take it as a knock on their shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as what they deserve. But it's like, listen, man, we seen some greats fold on stage, had to revamp things and come back. You starting with 0 XP when you're on the stage. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a whole different ball game. Do I think when things open up, people gonna reward them for the work they put in? Absolutely. But that's only gonna last for like a round. You have your opening round. We gonna hear the couple bars. Okay, cool. But then you gotta move. You gotta move the crowd. Yeah.
Tone, let me, bro. Yeah. You remember when Ill Will battled DNA and Tay-Rock, and then we was wondering if we was ever gonna see this nigga
if we
again.
was ever gonna see him again. That's a fact, bro. And he's one of the best out. And before that, he was smoking stuff in the tournaments. He was smoking a small room. He did everything you needed to do, but he got up there against guys who knew what they was doing on stage, and they just overpowered it. Even though Ill Will's first round against Tay-Rock, I argue, is just like, it's just out of this world. But it's just for 3 rounds in that endurance match, after a round like Tay-Rock had in the second, or after DNA's legendary first, can you respond? That's a different type of pressure that you just can't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, man, Arsenal showed T-Top baby mom giving wops, bro. Like, he really showed that on stage, man. I couldn't even imagine, like, you know what I'm saying? But T-Top was masterful, and he fought out of that. So we just got to see him in them stages and all that. But does this whole conversation, though, does this mean that people were using the crowds to judge battles? I think the answer to that is yes. Yeah. Because to a lot of people, MCs move the crowd. So who was captivating the crowd? I mean, that was a part of the whole judgment. This person had the crowd in the palm of their hands. They might not have won the battle, but that counts for something. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's why some people could like win and still lose because they like, well, I had the crowd. I don't care what y'all say. You know what I'm saying? They was hanging on my every word up there. And then what you gonna do when somebody say some shit that's not a bar? They just start, you know what I mean? Like a couple hoes talking. They said you like Cole from Martin. It was an extended 45-second laughter after Good did that. And look at Danger Zone's face. He, in that moment, he knew he fucked up. In that moment, he knew what time it was. So I just want to see people in that gauntlet. But I would say, man, out of this class, you probably got 4, a strong 4 that could translate and create some energy on the big stages, and the matchups hard to make themselves after they do well. But I don't think they should be too worried about that. And the only reason why it's extra spotlight, like I said, is because they nice. If they was trash, this discussion would not even be happening, bro. It just wouldn't be happening. So you know,
they got the potential.
That's what I think about it. But then what I want to ask y'all though is like, do y'all feel like the crowds are gonna change though once people get back to the shits, or is they gonna revert back to the old ways, talking through nigga shit, not paying? You know what I mean? Like, I think it's, you know what I mean? Like, what do y'all think about the intention?
I got a wild answer for you. Bro. We just opened up this whole COVID caffeine era of fans. These niggas might be in attendance and they don't know how to respond to certain shit going on in the room.
Right.
You don't know what mix is coming into that room now after all this shit.
Right.
So it could be old fans, brand new fans, niggas this their first time ever going to it. Like, we don't know.
That's true.
You don't know who's gonna be in here now.
That first event with a crowd is gonna be extra gas though.
Oh, it's gonna be
people are gonna be excited to getting back to that. You know what I'm saying?
If I'm a rookie, I want to go first. I want to be the first person to rap on stage because them first 3 haymakers is gonna be stupid. Like,
y'all gonna look like Hitman and Verb up that bitch. It's
gonna
look
crazy. But you know what? You know what though? For comparison, I went back to the old era, the gnomes and like summer matches, and I said, you know, well, what was the crowd doing? To be honest, the crowds back then were relatively quiet. They would let you rap.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? They would let you get into your stuff. It wasn't until later, after we have the Lux round, after we have a couple moments where the crowd started to come with this built-in energy. You boo, everyone did. I mean, he said New York smell like pussy. I mean, what did he expect to happen? And Clips smoked him, but It is what it is. It's just, but it's just like, it's like we not, you know, the crowd had to be conditioned a certain way, and I think in some ways, media like ourselves, we play a role in that, right? Because you know, you could really end up swaying the battle. So instead of just a couple people in the comments swaying the votes, you got a couple thousand people that's out here just booing for no reason because they don't like the pair of Jordans somebody that got on.
Facts.
Like it just everything starts to matter. So these stupid t-shirts some of y'all be wearing, it's gonna matter. I'm sorry.
Like, yeah, we had some crazy crowds right before everything closed down. Like you had the Houston crowd that just showed love to everything, but then you had like the Philly crowd for lockdown that just booed everything that was said.
And so did the Vegas crowd at Summer Madness 7. The Vegas crowd,
that,
same shit.
I like that, man. I like that. Every region got their own temperament. Every region got their own style. You come to Detroit, they got their arms folded. Nigga, impress me. Nigga, this the home of Eminem and Proof. Nigga, you can't move me. What's up?
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Chicago niggas the same way. If you ain't talking that real shit, we ain't trying to hear it. Like the California, they gonna cheer for you. They high anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just what it is. So you got different flavors. And the other thing I want to say too is part of the big stage test is you got to battle somebody's fan base. For Calico to do what he did against Math, he had to battle Math's fan base. Math was already established as a top guy in New York. I'm coming from Detroit. I gotta battle you and take this crowd, and he did it. And he fucking did it. And he can write his check based on that. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, that's part of it, man. You gotta battle that crowd that know these memorable lines, that know the slogans and shit and all of that. You gotta take that from them. That's a part of the battle rap shit.
Hey Tone, I got a tough question for you, dog. A super tough question.
Yeah, what's up?
Who did we move the goalposts for more? You ready? Is it Lux because we let him rap? Or is it Dot because he don't have to rhyme at all and we still gonna go crazy?
I think it was Lux. I think it was Lux, man. I think Dot
it was Lux too.
Yeah, Dot has a built-in personality, man.
We wanted to hear what Lux had to say. It wasn't like he started off trash. We knew this shit was fire. He just fucking forgot it.
Yo,
so
Ben.
And then we
you
know what the culture did with that. Don't do that.
Ben. I heard it out of Beasley's mouth that he was kind of biased. We're not gonna lie, bro. Do you remember when he choked everybody? Like, shh, shh, shh. When did the hell?
Yo, was that?
Did they edit some of that choke?
Let him get it back.
They edited some of that?
They didn't edit that shit. They kept that shit in.
Somebody would have booed Lux that night, bro. I would have decked them niggas, bro.
Oh, yeah. Would have got nasty. But that's the regional. That's the regional part. I mean, who's to say if that same...
That's the regional part.
That same battle happens
somebody
with
is
Calico.
Hilarious.
Calico and the rookie goes up against... You know, a rookie goes up against Calico in Detroit. If Calico's spitting a dope round and he has a little bit of a fumble, the crowd is going to be respectful. It's Calico up there. Same thing with Lux. So... You know, but all that shit goes away. But we definitely move the goalpost.
Shout out to Philly because they got Cassidy the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
they sure did. I love it.
They got Rock out of there though for even saying
yo. What's up with y'all niggas, man?
We got Easy in the building.
What up, dickhead?
What's up, dickhead?
What's up?
Hey,
that was a perfect segue.
We gotta pack Ben the fuck up because I ain't even get to be on the show last.
Here we go. Yes.
Dig what I'm
I
saying?
love it. I love
about that pack up.
Listen,
out.
I was watching that shit though. Yo, that nigga was quiet as hell, wasn't he?
Yeah, he shut right the fuck up.
I don't know what the fuck y'all niggas is talking about, B, but listen. Relax yourself, all right? Relax yourself. It was a nice win. It was a nice win. Relax.
No, nigga.
Why he
you
do
relax. You hear me?
Why you do
all
it?
right. Listen, as far as I want to say a few things. I want to say this. What happens if we don't go back to a big stage? Period.
That don't even make no sense, nigga. The world
that sounds so depressing.
You don't
sound so
depressing.
depressing.
I understand it sounds depressing, but we don't know what's happening in the world. Ben, you ain't no fucking fortune teller, bro. Like,
nigga, Joe Biden is the president now. Nigga, we good. Nigga, we getting another stimmy and we getting fucking back.
I'm trying to call him ignorant, nigga.
He's saying some real. He's saying
I'm talking real shit too, nigga.
We don't know when outside is gonna open back up.
So we don't know when. That's what I'm saying. We don't even know. We can have another 12 to 18 months in quarantine.
Oh my God.
For realistically speaking, so y'all about to so y'all about to say we can hold y'all down for can hold y'all down for 2.5 years in quarantine, but y'all gonna question us about a fucking pay. Y'all about to question us about a state. So these niggas can't entertain y'all. These niggas can't entertain y'all for 2 years. But y'all still giving these niggas hope because y'all hoping a big stage come back.
I see what you're doing.
It's battle rap.
That's a great point. But easy. I don't think anybody up here is saying anybody should stop y'all progress or the plates that you are entitled to, that you earned. Nobody's saying that you shouldn't get them plates. What people are saying is when they go to be like, okay, is he one of them niggas? It's still the crowd thing is still gonna come
saying
up.
that you not top tier. Don't sugarcoat it.
No, it's not a sugarcoating because he's
we
making
saying
a good
that you're
point.
not top tier until you get on that stage and then 50,000 people is walking on you and you know what time it is.
I think that's wrong, bro. I think that's wrong, bro.
Hey, Tone, I know Tone gonna appreciate this one. When Jay-Z did the uncut song crowd, it was only a few people in the fucking building, and y'all loved it. Everybody loved it. It's not about it. Yeah, that's a
amazing.
big job. Song crowd with Hov, when they perform that shit live, that shit is
unplugged.
Lit. It's lit. Unplugged.
Very much so. Very much so.
So it all depends on who the performer is. Who is the artist? Because Hov can go in there, 100,000 people, and only 10 niggas, and still rock the room. Bottom line, bro.
But guess what, Easy? Guess what, Easy? But guess what, Easy? No, let me rebuttal that. Hov put in work though, nigga, on them big fucking on them albums that he kept dropping. He put in work on them fucking concerts, on them summer jam stages. He ain't fucking come out with a mixtape and then do an unplug and we loved it.
What I'm saying is, what I'm saying for that is, if he would have performed it or what he did in that room, would have been any different?
Yes, it was totally different. It was two different things.
No fucking difference, dog. It wouldn't have been.
It is a fuck, Easy. Easy. It was a difference, my nigga. Like that shit was some cool somber shit. You know what I'm saying? You can sit back, smoke a blunt too. I'm not in the car playing unplugged, my nigga. I'm in the car and I need the bangers and all that.
We need the beat. We need the beat.
But you definitely was in the car playing Song Cry, though, nigga, wasn't you?
I was, bro. I never played Song Cry in my car.
Never played Song Cry.
Don't get up in the race. Listen,
don't lie. Don't get up in the head.
That was amazing.
We don't all been in the bags, nigga.
All right.
Chill out.
So two is like this. Your first battle that got you into battle rap was what?
Great question.
He's talking to y'all. He ain't talking to me.
No, I'm talking to whoever want to answer. Ben, I'm talking to you now, nigga. I'm talking to you.
My first one was Mook and Lux, the original.
Okay, how many people was in the room, Freddie? Freddie, how many people was in the room, Freddie?
I like what he doing.
Listen, man. I was in front of the state building, man. I'm different. I'm different. Listen,
it was about 30
different. You're not talking to me because I'm different. I'm different, bro. I was in front of the state building, bro, and it was like 100 people outside, nigga.
You had an hour to talk, my nigga. Let me talk. You dig what I'm saying?
Get your bars on. I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay, you can get your shit off, but let me talk right now. Everybody who's on this phone, I can guarantee you, your favorite battle that got y'all into battle rap was not a big stage. I can guarantee it. Guarantee it. I can guarantee it, nigga. You didn't even like, nigga.
Yeah, but I got a rebuttal for that, my nigga. They wasn't top tier when we seen that battle.
They was the only tier.
But we wasn't calling them top tiers.
But they was the only tier. Was no such thing as top tier at that point.
And that's a fact. But that's still my first time seeing you.
No, that's not a point, fat boy, because you can't say, yo, we didn't call this street Siegel Street before it was Siegel Street. It was Butler Street before. So anything that happened on Siegel Street, you can't say that before. We didn't know it was a top tier. We never knew.
I want to rebuttal that shit, but I don't know nothing about that shit. I want to rebuttal that shit.
Philly lingo.
So I'm gonna just get loud and say anything. Fuck that shit.
The tier system is arbitrary. Really, what happened was the top guys really kind of invented that to keep people in a certain spot, and the fans bought into that system. And here we are now. So the tier shit really is bullshit. To be real, we being very honest, the tier shit bullshit. It's the who this nigga can rap, you can rap battle.
The tier shit is not bullshit.
It is bullshit.
It's
It's
not
artificial.
bullshit, bro.
It's
I'm gonna tell you
artificial
why it's not bullshit,
bro.
Tone. Because bro, I don't want to hear everybody just rap, my nigga. There's a million battle rappers. Everybody can rap, nigga. Everybody can rap. Everybody can rap.
No, they can't.
Not everybody can rap, bro. Not everybody can rap.
Bro, it's a nigga, my nigga. Yo, bro, no disrespect, B. That nigga Math got a fucking Friday night knockout show, bro. Them niggas a battle rap knockout show or whatever. Them niggas can rap, my nigga. Everybody can rap, my nigga.
Everybody not battling guys like Easy right now.
Yo, them niggas is ass. Well, we not gonna act like top tier was started. Top tier was started to bring niggas like us that's running, that's heavy, that's starting to be heavy. So put us in a position. That's why something called a PG.
Yo, what are you talking about, Easy?
He's right. He's right, Ben. He's right
you think this is the first time we had this conversation?
Shutting the fuck up, then you gotta allow niggas to talk too, bro.
I was letting you talk, bro. I had myself on mute for like 20 minutes.
Stop me.
No, you didn't.
Nigga lied. This nigga just lied.
That's the quickest 20 minutes of life.
Let me talk.
All right, I'm going back
when they
to
start
myself.
doing level, when they start, first of all, I'm in this shit, bro. I'm in this shit. So you can't say nothing about a nigga actually being in this, then you talking the media shit. So I'm in it from behind the scenes and all that shit. When you a PG, you're at a certain rate, my nigga. When you're at Survivor Series, you at a certain rate, my nigga. When you're at Born Legacy, you're at a certain rate. That's pay rate. That's where they start leveling up to tiers now. When you are considered a top tier, when Smack and Beatles whatever stamp you, that's when you get top tier money. You think what I'm saying? That's when you get top tier money. A stage has nothing to do with top tier. You know why? Let me tell you why. Because Daylight wasn't even on URL and got bread his first check there. Because he already put in his work other way. B dot came at you or Smack on his first PG there, my nigga.
Loso, PG unknown.
How you talk down on the company?
We told him not to open that door.
You did what I'm saying? That right there, right? So, okay, boom. So now since we got that, now we are established to a top tier. We won't come at certain people. Let's go at Surf. Surf is technically top tier, but he been shitty. He been shitty. He go in there choke every time.
Bro,
and a nigga like Ben,
Surf was shitty before that.
But a nigga like Ben, it's the fans' fault. Because a nigga like you, they'll
He
say,
was shitty before that. What are you talking about?
He was shitty.
But what about the niggas that wasn't? All right, can I talk? I gotta ask permission to talk on my show now. Can I say something? Yo, what about the niggas that wasn't shitty, nigga? They still killing in them small rooms. DNA was killing on the big rooms and the small rooms. K-Shine was killing on the big rooms and the small rooms. John was killing on the big rooms and the small rooms. Tay-Rock was killing on the big stage and the small rooms. Ill Will was killing on the big stage and the small rooms. Y'all niggas keep giving us these little examples like, yo, look at Suge. Why Suge ain't do this? Yo, look at Cortez. Yo, look at Surf. Yo, look at O-Red. These niggas was not even doing all that on a fucking big stage anyway. Suge was, but we never expected nothing from him anyway in the small room. The rest of them niggas, we didn't care about. Where's the other niggas? I don't care about Surf. He wasn't doing nothing before.
Turn up, Ben. Turn up.
People. You only said 5 people, nigga. That's not even.
Bro, what are you talking about? I was just running through names. You want me to run through some more? You want me to run through some more? I'll give you another 5.
But the rest of the people that the world will call top tiers is 5 that you said that you don't even consider that. Red will be a top tier to a fan. You dig what I'm saying? Cortez will be top tier to a fan. But
that's a fact. You proving my point.
But why? Okay, so I can go smoke 3 top tiers in a row and can't get called top tier?
Bro, you just said yourself that Cortez wasn't a top tier. I mean, only the top tier to a fan. So you wouldn't even smoke him. I mean, a top tier.
What do you hold on? We're not gonna label a nigga not a top tier because I smoked them. We're not gonna do that because on the polls, y'all had that nigga smoking me on the polls. Y'all had, especially you, nigga. You was the biggest Cortez fan. You was the biggest Cortez fan, and I smoked your fucking man boots, nigga. So
what that got to do with anything? What do that have to do with anything?
I ain't gonna cap. I bet it against Easy on that one too. I ain't even gonna cap.
So it's like this. Okay, stages. I understand that we do need to probably hit a certain point of stages, but are we talking rapping or are we talking performing arts? Because you knowing how to control a crowd has nothing to do with rapping. You know how to shut. ain't no my nigga nothing. Have you been on a crowd and rap then?
Yo, you battled T-Top already, my nigga. Why did you write this round?
Jeez.
Did you write this round?
No, he knew this day was coming. He knew it was coming.
A hell of a round, man. Hell of a round. And the irony of all of this is that Easy, we're not worried. I think all of us collectively are worried about you when the stage is open back up. That's the true irony of all this, is that you're the most outspoken, but you're not who people are thinking about. Shout out to King
Literally.
Right, nigga, this ain't even your fight.
This is
What
not
you doing here? This not even your
literally
fight.
not your fight, my nigga.
Pay your man to pull up. Pay your man to pull up.
You know why this is my fight, Ben? Because this is my class, bro. I run this shit here, bro. And that's
so Easy. Other than you, Easy, who do you think would do good?
Bro,
Easy. Other than you, who do you think would transition?
Listen, I don't think it's the stage. I think it's the op. Because you could put Kid Chaos in front of Cortez on the stage and he's gonna wash that nigga. Bottom line. No matter big stage, little stage, or not. Summer Madness, put Kid Chaos versus Cortez on a Summer Madness and see the reaction Kid Chaos gonna get.
Easy.
It's
Easy.
It's the op.
Bro, standing in front of Hitman on that stage. Standing in front of Hitman on that stage is not Cortez.
Why would
that
niggas go against me? Niggas gotta bring up Core.
Oh, you know that. You know that's but Easy, we don't know how he's gonna react though. We don't know how Kid Chaos is going to react to people reacting to his bars, right? I've seen him in moments where he's fire, but he says like a dope line, and then he has to take a second to get back into his shit. Now that second becomes amplified when you in a crowd of 1,000 people and they going crazy over some entendre or scheme that now you have to bring that bitch back, find where you was, and then get to it. That shit is amplified on stage, bro. I've seen people choke because people are reacting to their shit positively. You see what I'm saying? And we don't know that about him. I think you'll be fine because you don't give a fuck about that. It's clear with the way that you battle. Other people, they have a structure of how they go about their shit. And if you ain't well conditioned to how this shit is gonna work, the pauses, the bring back, the fucking mic's fucked up now. I gotta bring a bitch on stage to fix it. JB don't know where the camera at. All type of shit. The light went off. Like the fucking
the light went off.
The man,
the echo.
What about the fans falling the fuck out and Smack telling them drag them to the corner and shit? You gotta wait.
Get him some water. Get him some water.
Shit's different, bro.
Pauses, man.
He'll be all right.
All these different factors, bro. We truly don't know how y'all are gonna react to it until it happens. We don't know, and that can change a whole battle.
All right, let me make this point. As far as the new niggas like me, Sick, Fonz, and all that, right? So right now we got the caffeine app going on. And I'm sure we all can agree. Anybody who worked the app is die-hard fans of URL. Anybody who's paying that $7.99 a month is die-hard fans of URL. Right?
That shit about to go in a minute, man. Them niggas better do something different.
Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna just use me. I'm gonna use me. Now, everybody's not doing what I'm doing as far as promotion and all of that, but let's just take the app. I haven't lost on that app yet.
At all.
Right? I haven't lost on that app yet, and I have some of the biggest reactions than some of your top tier niggas who y'all talking about.
Let me see where you rank that on the app, because you talking
I'm
real
number 7,
right
nigga. You don't gotta look, I'll tell you. I'm number 7.
Number
You know what I'm
7.
saying? You don't have to look, nigga. I'll tell you. So I'm building, as far as we're building a core fan base that really fuck with us. That really fuck with us. So now the last 12 months, and we're gonna say at least quarantine gonna be at least another 6 to 12 months.
Man, this app is rigged.
Bro, relax, bro.
This nigga say it was rigged.
Who's not know?
You know what I'm saying? So I think that once we get to the stages, and it's only a few of the top tiers who's really going in there showing that they can handle business regardless of where they're at. We're not worried about K-Shine. We're not worried about Ill Will. We're not worried about certain of them other people, because we know regardless of where they at, they're going to go to work. You dig what I'm saying? So now I'm building. I got 5, 6 joints on the URL. I'm building. They're fucking with me.
Nigga, you gotta worry about Arsenal, nigga. You gotta worry about Ab. You gotta worry about Verb. You gotta worry about a lot of niggas, bro.
I don't have to worry about.
You gotta worry about Cal, nigga. Niggas are still putting in work, bro.
I don't gotta work. That's what I'm saying. I don't have to worry about them. Me as Easy. Because I overperformed them niggas, period.
Yeah, I don't
Little
think.
room or big room.
Yeah.
We talking about collectively. We already said this not your fight, D, but you want to pull up in that crazy and all that.
I think.
And I'm naming niggas, you know what I'm saying? These niggas. That none of these niggas, y'all not worried about all these niggas, but y'all should be, because these niggas ain't getting knocked out their spots.
Why ain't they? Every time I go in there, I knock one of them niggas out. Every time I step up there.
Yo, do that when you do that when Cal pull up, man.
Bro.
When Cal
come outside, my nigga. Like this nigga Easy talking real crazy.
Easy putting the whole class on his back.
Keep the same energy when Cal pull up. Because it ain't.
Have the same energy when what to the what? Excuse me.
When young shoebox money pull up, man, keep that energy.
Bro. Listen, I'm easy everywhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2 is this, right? So they already see that them niggas is fucking up. Listen, Averb is great, Kyle was great, but let's keep it a bean. Averb and Kyle was shitty, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or it was okay at best. They are watching that their best battle rappers who they've been supporting for years come into a real state of a time that now you actually have to rap, and we're figuring out that these niggas really can't rap that well, bro. You dig what I'm saying? Or so now you're telling me the only how I can compete with you if I go on a big stage and you got these niggas cheering so you can get your words together? What? You dig what I'm saying? Like, so you're telling me that that's the most important fact of battle rap is the stages? Is that where we're at now? That the most important battle rap is the stages. No matter that everybody that's on the phone, y'all favorite battle rapper is in battle rap is in a little room. Y'all favorite that shit that got y'all introduced to battle rap has been in a little room. The ones that hit the hardest has been in a little room. But you're sitting here telling me that in order for us to achieve our goal, we have to hit a stage? Don't make
easy.
No sense, bro.
The casual fans become hardcore fans through the big stage. That's just how that works. We get more casual fans with an SM2 Lux type performance, a big stage performance than the small rooms. The small rooms is for the hardcore fans already into the shit. Like you said, the caffeine fans we already was here. But the big rooms is gonna bring in more casual fans, which in turn brings more visibility to the sport, which in turn brings more fucking bread to your pocket. That's how that shit works. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think it's more like that. You know what I mean? But I'll say this though: this small stage is exposing lazy vets, and that's the best thing about this. It is exposing that.
Yes, it is.
So, but that's good. You know what I'm saying? And I think the more the shit stays closed, the more people will be like, well, this is the new normal. But my point before when I said that people going to be different now, big crowds, are they going to be different coming out of this quarantine era? My guess is that for a round, it'll be different. It may be quiet, a little bit more deference, but after that second round, niggas is going to go back to the bullshit. Booing motherfuckers.
Another thing with this new era too is
all that.
They're able to write with short prep time as well. Like they're putting pressure on these vets that need 2-3 months to write.
Yeah, I agree.
It was just a lot of crowd participation, though. It was a lot of crowd. Even if you go back to the last big stages. Like, just go back to the last big stages and shit. Like, once we're drunk, everybody been at an event. Tone, you did. Ben, you did. Everybody. Once we drunk, anything can sound good. I was in Philly.
That's not.
No, it is, but you're not keeping it 100, Ben.
I am keeping it a bando, bro. Niggas had to fight to keep us fucking entertained, bro. Niggas, like you said, niggas be drunk. Niggas' feet be tired, bro. Tired, my nigga. I'm not just cheering for anything. I got an attitude. I'm fucking aggravated, my nigga. Hurry this shit the fuck up. You niggas is bringing back bars every 8 bars. Bro, niggas, if niggas got a reaction, bro, especially the later it gets, bro, them shits is earned, my nigga. Them shits is earned, bro.
Battle. That's why the 5th battle, because the first battle at every event, everybody tuned in. The first battle, every event.
Which usually is some low niggas. It's usually some low niggas, bro. Respectfully, bro. It's some niggas that like they just getting their feet wet, and I'm saying they get a chance to go crazy.
I mean,
you can't beat, bro. You know how hard it is to be a main event. You know how hard it is to be the Lux. I mean, to be Surf and Hitman at the end of the night, my nigga. When niggas is dumb tight and niggas just found out that Clips and Rock is not even going down. Hold on, bro. Niggas find out that Clips and Rock not even going down no more. I got a super attitude now. That niggas better turn all the way up. And niggas did that, bro.
Here's the part where I'm about to pack you up. Because I don't give a fuck if Lux is last in his 13 battles before Lux. When Lux start rapping, the room shuts the fuck up. Bottom line. That happens every time, and you know that for a fact, nigga.
He's earned that respect.
What's wrong with that?
He's earned
it's
that.
Lux.
He's earned that.
It's
so
Lux.
It don't matter, nigga. What I'm
and
saying.
It do matter, but that's Lux. It's different.
No, it don't, my nigga. JC and Chilla, first big stages, they bombed. First big
Bombed
stages,
it.
they bombed.
Absolutely.
JC and Chilla. Okay,
Absolutely.
right? We had to start getting accustomed to JC and Chilla writing ability. Okay, they're not going to come up here and perform. This is big stage, but we know they're going to say
it sounds like you're proving my point, but go ahead.
No, I'm about to unprove your point, nigga. So you mean okay? So now in a big stage, we understand that JC and Chilla is lyrically. So we're not expecting no Hitman shit from JC and Chilla. But when they're on a big stage on a Summer Madness, we're gonna listen because we know that's their attribute. We're gonna listen now. You know what I'm saying? So
what are you talking about, bro?
No. He's making a
He's making a strong point.
He's making a strong point because he's saying that. Okay, so in Lux's case, he earned that fucking respect from the crowd because of the work he put in the small joint. So we all respected that. So we knew what time it was. Like Chilla and JC, they had to go back.
They didn't
put in
work. They didn't have a loss.
Like,
the Pops is just another lost nigga. We knew where Lux was going with it already. We already knew it. We felt it.
We didn't know how great
it
he was
didn't
going to
matter.
be on
We
stage,
knew it, bro.
though.
By the time we got the Harlem hospitals giving beds out, that was already the best shit we ever heard in our lives.
But you can argue
this nigga is lying.
The
So why you being such
had,
a fan, bro?
Bro, by the time we got the Harlem hospitals giving beds out, we was ready for support.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
The reason why everybody was quiet for Lux is because Gray Hoodie Lux is the blueprint for niggas. So already it was a level of respect when that nigga got on the stage.
That's a fact.
Everybody doesn't get that, is what he's saying. So like Chilla JC didn't have that. So when they got on stage, we didn't know what the fuck to get. So then we get a bunch of bars and schemes. Niggas like, yo, what the fuck is this? Especially after watching Hitman run across the stage and remix shit and all this other shit. It's like, who the fuck is these niggas? You could be spitting fire. If I don't know you from that, then that is what it is. But Easy is like, look, the caffeine room, we allowing people to see, yo, you know real sick archetype. You know what Fonz brings to the table. So it's going to be a level of, oh, nah, this nigga, you know how it is in the crowd. You're like, nah, this nigga.
Bro, and you know what else though, Tone? But here's the difference.
It's different.
And this shit happens time and time again. Niggas start changing up shit because they on a big stage. Niggas be like, yo, let me try something new. Let me slow down my delivery. Let me bring back 8 bars. And then that's when the booze is going to come out. Boom, nigga, boom.
No, to counter that point, because Chilla versus DNA. Chilla was vintage
Chilla was fucking rapping like fucking bruh.
Chilla was fire. You know what happened? You know what happened? Exactly, Tone. Exactly, Tone. What happened was he didn't have the respect and the leeway like Lux had, and he had to go back to King of the Dot, reformat his whole style, and come back to the Chilla that we have today. That's what happened. Stop being a fan.
It got to him. It got to him though. But on top of that, it got to him. The
y'all
fact
niggas, bro. Y'all niggas
here,
bro.
Niggas is not reacting.
Is killing me right
saw
now.
That. But everybody saw Chilla not confident in his own work. That's part of it too. How confident are you in your own shit? Fuck them niggas. I'm spitting fire. Fuck y'all. I'm gonna just get this shit done with. Chilla folded in that moment, and crowds see that. That's another part of the stage.
Yeah, you gotta
when
be
you
confident.
look like you not confident in your own shit based on what the crowd is saying, niggas hold that against you, and that's why the stage is different. That's why that shit is different, bro. You know what I'm saying? We know when a nigga getting his ass whooped and one of them second round nitty come out, then the crowd is going fucking berserk like we was in Houston. Nigga, what are you about to do? Because this nigga's leaving Earth. Yeah. He's on a whole other planet. What does this next nigga got to say? That's when the battle starts for me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, and Chilla tell you, he like, I'm never going to win in the building, but when y'all see it on cam, I'm going to smoke that nigga. He tell you that every time.
That's cool.
He tell you that all the time.
Yo, Easy.
Because
here's the thing, though, bro. Here's the thing, my nigga. Everybody not gonna make it. That's what it's saying. All right, go ahead.
Ben, let me say one more thing. Y'all niggas go rewatch battles to see who won for bars, nigga, not for performing. Never.
Right.
Never.
Right.
Never do the media go back and watch for performance.
Wow.
Nigga, when y'all actually break down a battle, y'all go break down the fucking bars, nigga.
Damn, I
every
feel
time.
like Easy's constructively coming at me right now. That's a fact, though. That's a fact. That's why it seems like
I agree with that to an
by
extent,
a huge margin.
Yeah.
Hold on, Fat Boy. What you mean?
No extent, Fat Boy, is no extent because a nigga could say something and the crowd will go crazy and y'all go back and be like, yo, that bar was alright though. It wasn't y'all cause after y'all just was in the moment, bro. I've been in the moment. I've been in there. In the moment, it's crazy. But when you
I said I'll be drunk, bro.
When E-Ness and DNA battle, whoever E-Ness battled before DNA, they loved that nigga. He did the same
It was Iron Solomon.
They loved him. He did the same style versus DNA, and they
No, he
booed
didn't.
him. Yes,
He didn't do the same style.
Ness never changed his
Well,
style.
I remember both battles, bro. Ain't no cutting here. I get the cutting like a buck in there. Nah, he was going crazy on fucking Iron Solomon. When he got up there against fucking DNA, he was up there talking about some old ass clown, sit your old ass down. My nigga, nobody want to hear that. Boo, nigga. Boo. Bro, niggas go on these big stages and niggas get away from what they usually do. What works for them in the small rooms. Because they be like, yo, let me see what I got to do to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, everybody catch everything. Maybe I need to slow it down. Let's not act like these small rooms, they speed up niggas' delivery, which it should because there's no crowd. You got to, bro, it's like playoff basketball, bro. When niggas, it's like basketball, surf voice. My nigga, when niggas is playing in regular games, niggas is speeding up and down the courts, boom, making moves. When it's playoffs, the game slows down, my nigga. It slows down on these big stages, bro. Cause niggas is drunk like me, and I'm tired and I'm aggravated, and Clips and Rock is no longer going down. So I got an attitude.
but to Easy's point though, probably one of the top 5 first round ever. I know we don't mention them all the time because of what happened, but Tech 9, is this nigga deaf? Can this nigga hear? You said that if you lost his shot, it's not bars. But the way that he delivering that shit is cold. That's the one case where I could figure out.
You said
that performance it made it what it was. You know what I'm saying? But Easy, that's a good point though. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna have to revamp some shit because I do that. I'm like, yo, I discount the performance. I'm just looking for the bars and the spin back. That's a fact. But is that fair though? I don't know if that's fair. Especially if I'm measuring it based on who rocked the crowd the best too. That's a part of hip hop. I'm sorry. So who rocked the crowd is a part of hip hop.
I agree, but I think that it should be in categories. So you know how when we breaking shit down, bars, performance, aggressive, crowd participation, and all of that shit. That's a part of it, but it still don't take away if that nigga really outbarred you or not, bro. Because at the end of the day, battle rap is still rapping. We still gotta rap. Y'all niggas actually cheer for reload the bullets that came out. We know in real life you can't reload a bullet that came out of a nigga. We know
like it that night.
but that's right. But that
fuck
night
it, I'm gonna remix it then.
Right.
Reload the bullet. Reload the bullet that came out of. Niggas went crazy for that. Like,
that was fire. In the moment,
it was fire. That's what I'm saying. We're stuck in the moment because we're there for a show. We're there for a show. So it's supposed to be performance for a show, my nigga. But when you, as media, as Ben, as Tone, as y'all niggas that especially, Tone, I ain't saying, Ben, but I know Tone really be taking this shit. When y'all really break that
what
shit
you mean
down,
not Ben?
Bro, because Ben, you talking dumb as shit on this joint right now, bro.
What you talking about?
Like, so you're talking crazy, bro. You just told me 5 top tiers that's not top tiers, but then they top tiers. Then you know what I'm saying? Then you tell it like, bro,
what you mean? I named Ill Will, I named Sean, I named DNA, I named Av, I named Verb, I named Rock, I named mad niggas, I named John. What are you talking about? All of them are top tier. All of them killed on both stages. It's more than 5. I told you I could give you another 5.
Listen, so all right, so keep it a bean. Verb with that vegan shit on the big stage is the same shit as the small stage. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck.
I'm telling you that
he already talking shit. Set it up.
Y'all saying that? No, y'all saying that these top tier niggas ain't the same in the small rooms, and I'm telling you that they are. They still give. But
what I'm saying is,
niggas won Ultimate Madness 1 and 2, and niggas had possibly one of the worst performances of the night on both stages in that small environment against these top tier names.
Who had
the quiet fact get thrown around, right?
Who had a bad showing? Because Ultimate Madness 1 was Jay and Fine. So
right.
It ain't no top
that
tier
was
there.
fire? That was fire? That was like the second worst battle that night.
Okay, but Holmesy and Bill was on some friend shit though, so we already knew what the case was.
Stop moving the goalposts, bro. That don't got nothing to do with me because they friends.
Bro, hold up, time out. Let's pull up the files because we can go back to the files on Ultimate Madness 2. You said out your mouth, we already know what this battle will be. They're going to split the money. They're going to split the money. You said that, nigga, before the battle. So you already knew what the battle was going to be. So you don't put the goalposts back. So don't wait till the battle happens. Oh, I remember. I remember, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So don't push the goalposts back. I don't remember that. I'm sure you don't. I'm sure you don't. You don't remember none of that bullshit you talking about. I wouldn't remember it either if I was talking that shit, nigga. You dig what I'm saying? Remember, I'm like family here, bro. So I tune in all the time.
I know that. And respectfully, I like what you're doing. I like how you try to. I invited some of your, you know what I'm saying, some of your classmates and all that. I mean, they were supposed to pull up. I don't really know what happened, but here's my thing, bro. You defending niggas, and the title says clearly on YouTube, everybody ain't gonna make it. So it sounds good, bro. All this yelling you doing, it sounds good. But this ain't your fight. So much success to you. You know what I mean?
No, listen,
you one
of
the people that we think is gonna.
Everybody is not going to make it, but the whole argument is, look, Tone said this. If we wasn't cooking, this argument wouldn't even be brought up.
Facts.
Bottom line, right? No,
let me say
it's hard for me to say that though, Easy, because this happens every couple years. We went through this with Prez Mafia, Steams, and Ty Law. We went through this, bro.
We all knew that none of them niggas was top tier. We knew that already.
Yo,
but they was killing, bro. They was on their little
sweet,
run.
my nigga. Shit sound really sweet till they booked the battles, right? And then Lou Castro got a battle K-Shine, and all the niggas in the crowd, we not here to see Lou Castro. Okay. Then what do? How do you get the fuck out of that shit? We not here to see you, nigga. We here to see Shine. It's cool when we here to see Easy versus Hitman until we not here to see Easy. It's gonna cut that room. Gonna cut different, bro.
But it's not gonna cut different because you gotta understand. Let's take sports. Nick Foles went in for Carson Wentz, right? We don't give a fuck about Carson Wentz right now because that nigga was hurt. He was hurt for half the season, so we don't put our jerseys on fucking Wentz no more. We putting all our eggs in our basket for Nick Foles. You know why? He was the nail. He was the nail, bro. He's the nail. So if I'm killing on caffeine in these little rooms for 12 months straight, you don't think when they book me on a big stage that I don't get half of the crowd? I'm not getting half of the crowd at least.
You a different sandwich, dog.
You a
whole different sandwich.
But it's the same for Kid Chaos. It's the same for Real Sick.
Bro.
Because we the only ones that they've been seeing that's been consistent cooking. I got another thing for you. My last 7 URL battles, I haven't choked, I haven't stumbled. I gave y'all 3 fire rounds. Which one of y'all vets that y'all last 7 battles? Which one of y'all vets that haven't did any of that and gave y'all 3 consistent?
But that's you earning real estate. That's you, that respect you talked about. That's you earning real estate with the fans to get your shit off when you pull up to the stage. Everybody not gonna have that same level of respect, bro. Everybody's not coming in there with that same level of respect. You're gonna have to earn that shit, like we talked about before. Some of you niggas gotta earn that shit in the moment. No matter what you did before, like what have you done for me lately really turns into what you gonna do for me right now. Fuck them last 12 months. What you about to do right now? That's what matters.
And Easy,
I don't
agree to that. Check it out, but Easy.
I don't agree. I feel like that now you're moving the goalposts because y'all just told me about everything these vets did before. Y'all just had a whole.
And that's earning real estate.
Of what these niggas been doing before. Y'all just had that. You told Ben, these niggas been doing this,
Right.
But you just said it's not about what it was. It's about now. What has these niggas do for y'all now? What have they been doing for y'all now? Because the new class been shaking up the culture in 2020.
I'm sitting here yelling at myself. Nigga, because they been giving us fucking good battles. We just got Daylight versus Tay-Rock, nigga, in the fucking small room.
Matter of fact, that whole Volume 6 card was fire. The whole Volume 6 card was fire.
Come on, bro. Y'all
no, Summer Madness.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry.
SMX.
Yeah, Summer Madness.
I mean, Summer Madness.
Summer Madness 6, not Volume. Yeah.
Summer Madness was fire, bro.
They put on.
B-Dot and T-Top, that's 2, but that's still kind of not like the old era, technically. That's still technically not the old era.
I just gave you a whole card that was the old era.
Who?
Bro.
That's
That's
Summer
some
Madness 10 card.
Nigga shining calico.
Yeah, all right.
Well,
It wasn't?
I mean, are we talking about great battles? Because you got one with Tay Rock and Daylight, and then we can add B Dot and T Top.
Right. How many of that do we got from your class? How many do we got from your class like that?
We got Easy and Fonz. We got Easy and Danny. We got Easy and T Top. That's 3 right there with just me, nigga.
All Easy brothers.
Sick and Chiller, Sick and Chiller,
Sick and
B Magic, Sick and B Magic, Body Bag.
Sick and Kid Chaos. That's only 2 people. We got 5. We got 5 battles right now.
Danger
Fonz and Av.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Hold on, bro. Y'all was battling every 2 weeks. These niggas only popping out when they throw cards for these niggas to be on.
Who fault is that?
Y'all had a whole tournament.
Who fault is that? Because
they could have very easily took those bookings and dropped the ball. They didn't.
No. Well, no. What I'm saying is they had more opportunities to get them shits off. If you only had 2 or 3 major cards for the vet niggas to be on, how they supposed to get 4 and 5 and 6 battles? How they supposed to get?
Bro, they're vet, but they already solidified they spot, so they only need 3-4 battles a year.
No, but we was talking about the total amount of battles, right?
6, right?
If they haven't had the same amount of opportunities. Huh?
But you only need 3 for champion of the year. So if you're a vet,
no, you need more than 3. That ain't gonna get it.
We said what off that boy, like 5 or 6, right?
I'm talking about for Jay Black, to get in.
Yeah.
3. Oh, okay.
Oh, you just saying to qualify.
Okay, yeah. So all right. So, but even if you had 3 crazy battles, if Daylight would have had Tay Rock, then he would have had Lux, and then he would have switched the block for somebody else, and all 3 of them would have been crazy. Niggas would have been like Daylight the champion of the year, and he only had 3.
Nah, yo, that ain't worked. We watch Pat Stay have 4 legends on his resume. He won them all and lost. We watched K Shine have 4 battles with what was it? Young Cannon. He had
Young Cannon.
Ness.
He
J
had
Mills and Gotti.
Ness, J Mills, exactly, and did not get it.
It was
2 niggas had 4 battles and didn't get it.
Okay, but that's still strength of schedule too, my nigga. Nigga had J Mills and Young Cannon.
Yeah.
Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Everything got to be added up. Everything has to be added up. And as far as like the YouTube shit, the only reason why these niggas can talk to us crazy is because we're not getting the YouTube drop. Like me, my fan base will be through the roof.
Easy, your mic's fucking up.
Yeah, you can go staticky, bro.
You in the blender, bro.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Yeah, your mic was fucking up.
It's on our Bluetooth was activated or something. Yeah, we got you, bro.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
Easy came up here talking to us like we Calico. Take it easy, my nigga.
No, I'm just saying though, because when are we going to transition, bro? These niggas been here for 10 plus years, bro. We need new faces anyway. Why are y'all making that shit so hard for us to come and be the new faces? Yo, we talked about these niggas for 10 plus years.
Nobody's disputing that you guys aren't gonna come in. What they're just saying is that if a crowd is there, some people are going to fold, and that's the overall argument that's pretty much being displayed here, and that's it. Like we're saying that you're gonna be successful, Easy. Like we're not, but it's like the Kid Chaos is like we've seen JC before, we've seen Chilla fail. Why wouldn't somebody similar to them not have the same faults? It's like it's unrealistic not to have the expectation of that.
I mean, all right. I mean, since you broke it down like that, I guess.
Hold on, I confused this nigga with one thing.
I can understand, man.
I'm sweaty. I'm sweating. I'm nervous. And this nigga Brezzy say one thing, and he's
Bro,
like, all right, man.
Tone, they know what's in the bag, Tone. They know what's in the bag. They don't want this.
Well done.
When you the production dude, they don't want this shit. They don't want this shit.
I was just about to say this because it's vets that go up there to this day and still fool. It's vets that go up there to this day and still fold. Y'all seen vets fold numerous times on the joint and still be wanting these niggas to fold.
I agree.
it's
They're not disputing that though. Like there's vets that aren't on these levels anymore. Like B Magic is not here anymore. Like anybody that was running in that class, those people have faded away, and that's the consistency of the conversation. People will not make this. So everybody that you're defending, like for an example of somebody who I know for a fact may make it, but wasn't making it in the small room, is somebody like Your Honor. He has a crowd-based material. He's comical. He has the ability to grab and the people's short attention spans.
But he can't write 3 rounds.
Yeah, and he can't get into a room with a Kid Kayas in a small room because he'll get smoked. Because Kid Kayas is a lyrical individual. And something that they didn't cover, which I think is disingenuous, we do go back for performances. Any Hitman remix with his brother, with his show out, whenever time show out, it's a show. We love that shit. Even though the lyrics...
Y'all don't go back for performances to see who wins the battle.
Right.
But we still go back for the performances, though. We still go back for the performances.
But not to, I said to judge a battle.
To judge it, though.
Y'all don't go back to judge to see who won the battle on performance.
I don't...
Never in media day in hell.
I think that's
it's a double-edged sword, because at the end of the day, that performance can win. That performance kind of fits in the moment bubble, the moment category. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody had a great moment and it's based on a performance, then you're gonna judge that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's really tricky in terms of, like, for me at least, when I judge a battle, because I feel like if a great moment is based on a performance and it makes sense, then I gotta give that person a point.
All right, hold on. To everybody in the chat, I use Your Honor because he's similar to somebody like a Shotgun Suge, where necessarily the lyrics aren't there, but he's very entertaining in his performance. So all y'all trying to
control.
Yeah, and so all y'all trying to pack me up, stop, because Shotgun Suge isn't the most lyrical individual. So chill. Like he you can win a room. Like, stop.
Ben, you in the car now?
Who's in the drive-thru? Yo, Ben, let me get a McChicken.
Yeah, Ben's all over the
place. No onions.
Man, we about to wrap this up, man. You know what I mean? We've been on the
yeah, man. Pack this nigga. Pack Ben.
Yo, Easy, don't forget to plug your merch.
Ben,
don't forget to plug your merch.
Is your McFlurry machine working now?
But before y'all close out, man, I just wanna let me just say, yo, thank y'all for having me up here, man. Definitely honor, salute the New Era podcast. Looking forward to everything y'all got this year. Y'all know it's fam over here, love from Black Compass and things like that. I want to shout my man Polo out, Driz, Pose, Cola, the whole team, man, all of society, man. I appreciate y'all. I love what y'all doing. Keep doing it. We fucking us in this shit. We the honorable media in this motherfucker. So let's keep working, man. So salute to all of y'all. Love you. Everybody that's here, man. Easy. I'm definitely copping merch, nigga. That shit fire. All right.
I appreciate
Get them 3 X's, dickhead.
No, I look. Hey, fat boy. I got you right now. Hey, fat boy, I got you right now, bro. As soon as you texted, I already put it in for you. You hear me?
I've been hitting Easy for 2 weeks for a hoodie, and he can't get back to me. I'm just throwing that out there.
You lying?
I hit this nigga for 2 weeks on Twitter. Hey, Easy, how am I supposed to DM a dude on Twitter and be like, yo, listen, this is my side? How that sound, bro? I've been like, yo, just send me the Cash App. All
right, I got you. Yo, it's Eazydablockcapt. I want to, salute New Era. This is squad, though. I be packing Ben the fuck up because he deserves it. But this family, dig what I'm saying? Salute to everybody. Fat Boy, Freddie, Low, and all that. Like, Low and Fat Boy, the only one who got some sense over there, though. Like, Freddie, I've been fucking with you. Hey, Freddie, I've been fucking with you this last month and a half, though. You definitely been tightening up and all that.
Feel Easy. I can't get no love either.
Yeah, yo. Nah, yo, see?
You never included in that. That's because before you was New Era, you was family already, bro. You know
all right, you right.
You already know. Yeah, you already know. But I just want to look like this. We here, bro. All the newer people is here. Even though you're right, all 16 of us is not gonna pop. But I'm gonna say about a good. I think about a good 6 or 7 of us is gonna be good on the main stage. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so but like the rest,
that's a lot of people.
I mean, I got me for being good. I got me. I do got sick for doing it. I got fines for doing it.
Nervous for fines. Nervous for fines.
I mean, if
you gotta perform a little bit more. You gotta perform a little bit more.
but that's I guess just like y'all said, that comes with I guess once they get on that stage, they're gonna adjust.
Experience.
You dig what I'm saying? Right. So you right. So you mean like as far as I'm talking about as far as do I think they're gonna break? I don't think they're gonna break. I don't think them niggas is gonna go on stage. Now, I don't know what it's gonna be like when they're on stage. Are they gonna win the battle or whatever? I just know that they're not gonna fold. You dig what I'm saying? Like so.
Yeah,
I can agree to that.
Right. You know what I mean? Like so I think it's about 6 or 7 of us that's made for that type of shit. You know what I mean? And I just think that niggas don't gotta call us top 10. We don't gotta call us top 2. We're our own tier. You dig what I'm saying? As long as these niggas is paying me just like
you might cut out there. You might cut
Easy
out there.
spitting.
So you know, I'm out. Hey yo, Ben, I'm gonna text you. All right, dickhead,
All right. All right, we're gonna wrap it up, man. Appreciate everybody pulling up.
You out doing outros?
If y'all want to stick around, I think we still doing family time. We're gonna watch the battle.
Yeah, pull up to the Discord. Go to the community tab. We got the links in there. You know what I'm saying? If you want to pull up to the Discord for family time.
Yeah.
My nigga Ben, what is you, bro? You in there?